Virgo, I'm Ellie Rose with PsychicFuture.com and this is your horoscope from the 17th to the 23rd of September. So, happy birthday if you've got one at the end of Virgo season, because we're now reaching the end, and hopefully you've had a really nice kind of productive and slightly slower than the last few months kind of Virgo season. And this week is a really nice one because we have the autumn equinox at the weekend, and this marks the end of Virgo season and the beginning of Libra season. So this is the time of year when the days and the nights are of equal length. So we're moving from the summery time of long hot days and short nights into a more quieter, more wise and healing time of year where the nights are longer and the days are shorter. And typically in the past this would have been a time that people would hibernate a little bit. They would start sleeping a little bit longer so that they can heal and regenerate, ready for the next light part of next year. And at this time of year people would also have the harvest, so they would be cutting down all the crops and reaping the fruits of their labour. They get to see like, wow, look at how well we did this year, we planted these crops and they grew really well and now we've cut them all down. And so this would be a time of celebration. So with all of this abundant crops that people got, they would have a big dinner, they would have drinks, they would have dancing and sharing and connecting with other people. And this is what the autumn equinox is all about, really. It is abundance, it is thanks, it is gratitude, it is connecting with the people around us. And in particular, this autumn equinox is conjunct Mercury, which is your ruling planet, and it's also conjunct the asteroid Ceres. So Ceres is the goddess of agriculture, family, motherhood, feminine wisdom, all of these really kind of harvest themed things. And this is going to give us just this extra kind of this extra abundant feeling at this time of year. And with Mercury there as well, in particular, it's going to feel very strong for you, and you're going to really kind of have this like new mindset of like, wow, look at how far I've come. It's not been an easy year for a lot of us. We've had a lot of retrogrades. There's been a lot of like sticky kind of like uncomfortable planetary energies. So now this weekend with the autumn equinox and harvest season, this is just a time for being like, do you know what, let's just let our hair down and say thank you for what we do have, because we've all come such a long way, we've worked really hard and we're still here and we're here together, and that's what it's all about really. So for you, make sure that you do become that kind of like pillar of light and that pillar of abundance and gratitude for the people around you. Make sure that you try and get together with people, you have like a family event, have a dinner party, have a drinks party, like whatever it is that you want to do to just be like, yes, this is great, this is a nice time of year where we can just kick back and share in the abundance with the people that we love. So yeah, in the nature of Ceres, with this like goddess kind of energy, I've got these lovely oracle cards. So I'm going to pick you one of those just to give you a little bit of extra insight for this autumn equinox. So let's have a card for Virgo for the autumn equinox. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Okay, what's this one? Okay, this says, the brother in darkness. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. You shall overcome any negative energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart, there is no need to be afraid. Okay, so this is talking about this like dark and light again. So now that we're moving into Libra season, we've got the scales, which is the symbol of Libra. So this is all about the light and the dark, the masculine and the feminine, the within and the without. And this time of year, it can make us feel a little bit down because obviously there is longer nights, we've got less sunshine, particularly if you're in England, it gets a bit miserable with the rain and the grey. And this is just saying that you can overcome that negative energy, but in order to do that you have to kind of go within and have this grace and this like triumphant kind of feeling that you can overcome anything. And it's going to really help you to dig into your feminine power in a way, because if you think about the sun and the moon, the light and the dark, the sun is masculine, the moon is feminine. So the masculine is the light, kind of outer, extroverted kind of energy that we have in summer, and the moon represents the darkness. It's the going within, it's the receptive kind of energies of femininity. So if you can lean into these like feminine graces that this card talks about, then you will feel this like graceful triumph and abundance, and you'll actually discover powers that you never knew that you really had, because of, just leaning more into the darker side, going within, and just seeing like what kind of things that you've got going on inside of you, rather than like focusing on the outer, like summary kind of aspect of things. So yeah, it says that you are ready to move into your feminine divine power. So that is a very lovely card now, and very like receptive of this time of year as well. It's lovely. Okay, so have a very good autumn equinox, and happy birthday again if you've got one this week. And yeah, check back next week because we're moving into Libra season, so it's a very new energy coming up. Much love.